Buzz. Yes, buzz. Welcome to your Mars transit talk. Long time no see, y'all. Welcome to your Mars transit talk for Aquarius season. This is the Peace Dealer, and we are going to talk about Mars. This is also this is not to be confused with transit talks. For example, when Mars goes into Gemini, I will do the transit talk specifically for Mars in Gemini and through Gemini, but this is more so about Mars during Aquarius season. God Squad exclusive series where I will do the planets and the monthly tribe reports for the signs. And if you like what you see, make sure you join by Aries season. And yeah, this one is ironically going to be super quick. Mars is not going to travel that far. The transit talks that I do, though, those will definitely be a lot longer. But these ones for the membership, I'm going to kind of touch base and kind of speak more on, the overall theme and lesson. For example, concerning Mars, we start your Aquarius season with Mars, 6 degrees Uranus. And we end Aquarius season with Mars, 21 degrees. Did I say 6 degrees Uranus? Oh my God, 6 degrees Taurus. We all simultaneously light something on fire. That'll be lit. We should do when the moon's in air or fire or something. I'm on some ghetto ass shit today. That's hilarious. That's fucking hilarious. So yeah, shout out to all of y'all once again in the live chat. Mars is gonna end 21 degrees Aquarius. I'm sorry, 21 degrees Taurus. Okay, so Mars is leading the charge of the revolution of the individual, which is very concerning because Uranus is quintessentially the revolutionary. It's quintessentially the innovator, trickster in some senses, troll, and the destroyer, but not like in a Pluto way. So Uranus seeks to innovate structures, even if it has to overthrow those structures. This is why, seeing the god of war, because when you look at current events, it's only a half truth. If you look at what happens in current events, for example, it's very significant that starting Aquarius season off 6 degrees, right, of the 20th. All right, yeah. Starting Aquarius season off 6 degrees with Mars and Taurus is very, very important. Where Uranus is, someone said your sun is your God self. That's very interesting. There's credence to that. It's how you emit the Christ consciousness. But it's very relevant that we started Aquarius season here because when Mars entered Taurus, 0 degrees, you saw the Capitol building get stormed. Okay. Now, did it really get stormed? Can the Capitol building really get stormed if guards let them in and if 2 guards are being suspended for letting people in? So, media propaganda. But that revolutionary sentiment of reacting to lack of integrity on the surface, right, can be very misled. If someone was psyop, right? If someone was meant to say, oh, this is what happened. A group of MAGA supporters stormed the Capitol. What it means is these people need to be stopped and they're horrible people. Anyone who says that literally does not know shit. And that's not surprising because people are trained, fake like Sandy Hook, that's hilarious. People are trained to, honestly, I never really believed in crisis. Oh, I keep forgetting. Thank you. I'm going to change it to 2021. I never believed in crisis actors. Now I'm starting to see how that could be true. I'm not gonna say that any of the past ones had crisis actors. I'm not even gonna touch that. But you know, the whole concept of it, you would be naive. That's all I'm gonna say. Bearing in classified CIA documents where they've done other crazy shit, right? You would be naive to believe that crisis actors don't exist, especially since they've admitted the presence and existence of Project Mockingbird. You would be naive, okay, to believe crisis actors don't exist, right? I believe Sandy Hook happened too, right? But just keep that in mind. Conceptually, in order to rule it out as if it's not true, that's naive as fuck. It doesn't mean it happened, but for someone who wasn't there, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'd be naive to assume it doesn't happen because they are able to flex. You see the families that were hurt by this, and that's all production. That's all pathos. That's all to get. That's literally all to get you in your feelings, to react emotionally to an experience that has nothing to do with you, and you were not there for. But they will politically wrap all sorts of rhetoric to make you somehow responsible and be like, see, this could happen to you, or this is. It's all bullshit. Other than that, it's very key how Mars entered Taurus when the Capitol riots happened. And I put riots in quotes because I've never seen a riot. Like, by Black Lives Matter standards, that riot was one of the most peaceful presentations ever. Let's say that I said what I said. But other than that, the reason why I say people who say that don't know what they're talking about is that's just a half truth. You're not bringing everything. A lot of people don't say the full truth because they don't bring everything in context. The fact that the Capitol event happened when the god of war linked up with the god of revolution, shit like that is not only not a coincidence, these forces played out through that collective, which now merits not so much justification, but letting you know what time it is up there. Okay, so be very mindful of that's why I keep on stressing. You know what I'm saying? People are so delusional. They're going to the people lying to them for the truth. And like, it's nothing new. They've been doing that. And with a transit like this, don't get caught up with trying to prove to people what's happening. This is a square. You're going there, they're going there. That's the Aqua Taurus square. Someone's going there, they're going there. Let those people go there. You go there. Because a lot of this is very decision based. The people are making a choice to believe what they believe. And so you can't even blame the people lying to them. Okay, if you let someone know that this person is a liar, and that person may have production, credibility, and all sorts of expertise behind how they lie, and you might just have a webcam, right? And if they decide to believe that person's production because it looks more legit and they saw their favorite influencer co-sign it, that's their dumbass fault. You can't even blame the liar because you presented the truth. That is their dumbass fault. And I'm not holding my tongue, it's a fact. So like, you can't hate the people lying. They have a place too. Judas had a role. Judas had to betray Jesus. See, Brutus betrayed Caesar, right? Caesar had a Brutus, Jesus had a Judas. Okay, so that's the dark force. But like, people make a choice to believe in that, and you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't control what people do. So other than that, Mars is leading the revolution. The god of war, post-apocalypse cycle, is now leading the revolution, and it's fourth house to Aquarius. So it's undercover. It's hidden. It's for some of you are like, what's happening? Like, I don't see anything happening. I'm tired of trusting the plan, blah, blah, blah. And this is not even about trusting the plan at this point. That's hilarious. This is about remaining authentic to who you are and not getting distracted by everything you see on social media. I talk about it because I use those current events to show you how it correlates with what's happening in the sky. Basically, everything we've been saying for the last decade. It's not the same thing. People will be acting like, oh, I believe I'm just taking stuff from the internet, but dismiss the fact that I have my own independent research. And that's the Uranus and Taurus. Square the authority, collective authority. I'm going to say this again. Saturn Aquarius is collective authority. And then Uranus and Taurus is individual revolution. And so this is like a PhD grad in Harvard versus an online school in astropsychology. One is recognized by multiple universities. The other is not even accredited. But here's the crazy dynamic. This person with the non-accredited, non-recognized degree is shitting on this person. No, like this person has knowledge that's higher than this person, but this is like knowledge from reading a book, right? Like the knowledge they get is based on the system. This is real, true experience that can be tested and is actually true. And so both of them work together. Like that's not to say that the PhD program doesn't know anything. These are rigorous programs, and not anyone can get into it. But you're going to see this not acknowledge this when this is realer than this. And some people get it, some people don't. It is what it is. And this is where Mars moving forward has been taking action in private. Examples of this have been not only the Capitol, but more so the Wall Street bets, where we have an individual subgroup, Uranus and Mars as a Reddit forum, getting at higher collective authorities, hedge funds, fucking them up. They're having to pay billions. And now it's fixed in Taurus. People are holding. They're not selling their stocks. This is a revolution. And that's why I'm saying, if you're going to the liars, the mainstream media outlets, to come into an idea of what's happening, who are deliberately spinning it, you're not going to come into the truth. And this is you divorcing yourself from relying on these networks. You can still watch them, but if you're relying on them for news, you need to wake the fuck up, because you're the news. You have your own individual experience, and you need to stop relying on other people's interpretation. It should only be a condiment in your meal. Okay, I want to see what this person says. It shouldn't be your what you believe. Okay, and a lot of y'all are doing that perfectly. There's just a lot of other people, pretend like they have independent thoughts, but everything that they think, feel, and know has been implanted by peer pressure and others around them. If they're ever going to be honest about that, most people really aren't. So other than that, the revolution is not by brute force. This revolution is going to be won by boycotting and individual manifestation. Those who are going to win the revelation, those who are going to win the revolution aren't going to be those who burn shit and riot and loot shit. It's going to be those who stick to their guns no matter what, because you're going to quickly see the value of your own self. And it's those who create a world around them and what they can do. You're going to connect with another individual. And it's literally restarting the barter process again, trading services, building a community. And guess what? It doesn't take overnight. Do you know how long the Montgomery bus boycott took? It didn't take a month. It didn't take 2 months. It didn't take 3 months. The Montgomery bus boycott was one of the most successful civil rights, activists. I think that's the stuff of legend. Why? Because it fucking worked. Okay. And so think about a stark contrast to today, where you can't get, people to boycott Gucci. And that's the consequence of luxury and peace. Those people had no choice. Their livelihood was affected. They had to stand up. And after a week, nothing. After 2 weeks, nothing. After 6 months, still nothing. Most people would have given up by now. By now, this is the time and day and age we're in. How long did the Occupy Wall Street last? So it's very concerning, because think about that whole Black Lives Matter wave. What the fuck happened to these people? What the fuck happened to these people? Why is it that every 4 years we start to see a spike up because of some psyop? Like this is the level of determination where it's going to show who's together. Because unlike back then, these people were very integrated. Isn't it so fucking ironic? These people did not have social media. These people couldn't text each other. And yet they were more organized then than people are now with internet to meet up instantly. And you have all sorts of different people who aren't really united. Most just want fucking clout. Most just want to be seen out there being, I did something. Look at me, picture. Look, see Instagram? I was there. I protested. And it's like, you wouldn't even fucking last a day in the 70s. Fuck out my face. It's just a huge disrespect to actual civil rights activists who died for this shit. Okay? So how's that for Black History Month? That's going to be how you win this period. What are you boycotting? Because the power is in your dollar. And how are you creating your own world? How are you innovating a lack of reliance from mainstream sources that may actually lord over you if you don't do what they want? You need to take back that autonomy. And Mars has been doing that for you. You have been doing that through Mars individually, every individual. But for those of you who've been wondering why you haven't been seeing any activity regarding the exposing of these corrupt forces, ain't nothing stopped. You need to follow the breadcrumb and the bread trail. Don't focus on looking outside of yourself, right, for news reports to see what's happening. It's the people close to you who will give you the next step. There's an integrated secret circle, and the movement is happening behind the scenes. We're seeing Venus go from trining Mars in Capricorn to ending Aquarius and squaring. It's funny watching white people I know are low-key racist as fuck supporting Black Lives Matter. And that's been the most ironic shit of all time. White people went from most white people went from go back to Africa, nigger, to Black Lives Matter. This is the 2020 was the year to pandering, but like, is that progress? I guess. Like you have white people looking at other white people like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? I'm gonna say that one more time. You have woke white people looking at other white people like, what the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Like, what the hell? Like, that honestly was my favorite part of 2020. Just like looking at the reality check by Virgo season, like, what the fuck? Why are you angrier than some Black people about this? Like, this is just weird. This is just fucking weird. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Other than that, this undercover mission, once this goes into Gemini, is still going to be following the square. The sun, when it goes into Aries, Mars is going to be in Gemini. So Mars is still going to be in Taurus when the sun's in Pisces, and it's not going to go into Gemini fully until the sun's in Aries. And it's the guild getting to him. That's hilarious. So this is also you manifesting internal mechanisms. Remember, Aquarius represents the higher mind. So within, you are releasing sexual stuck energy through being freaky as all hell. Okay. And you need to be it's not about being kind to yourself. And it's not about blinding yourself to your own bad habits. It's about being very, very, very open-minded and astutely aware, because you're not just doing weird shit. A lot of what you're doing may come off as very freaky sexually, especially with yourself. It's not really just that. You're not only just releasing energy. There's a new mechanism with which through this, you're feeling deeper aspects of yourself. And you can refine that. We're not going to see a refinement of this process until Mars goes into Virgo, where refinement and perfection happens. This is about being raw. This is about being down and dirty. This is about staying true. no matter how it looks. And that's another theme here with Taurus and Aquarius, where the Aquarius energy could be so focused. Aquarius in and of itself is cool, but the distortion of this Aquarius energy, the compromising of this Aquarius energy could be being so much more focused on how much clout I have. I don't want to say this because this will offend this person. I don't want to say this because it'll offend this person. Versus the Uranus Taurus on Gab that's saying whatever the fuck they want. And they're now reaching their niche specific market with people who fuck with them. They're not having to worry about people who might get offended because they're letting them go away and it's attracting the right people. So you want to mix both. The Aquarius isn't bad and the Taurus isn't good. The signs are just signs. But contextually speaking, because we're moving in a counterclockwise direction, right? Counterclockwise direction, and Mars is leading the pack. We want to look at Taurus. Taurus is the understanding, the individual, revolutionary, unconventional understanding of the new collective narrative that's also being started. The way Aquarius, this is Aquarius too. So Aquarius in itself isn't bad. We're doing Saturn Aquarius right now. We're strengthening the community, but it's in a unique way. And this is happening with everybody. But other than that, Venus starting to square Mars at the end of Aquarius season is going to take romantic and sexual insight and desire that started off flow smoothing and productive to push forward into now challenging that through Venus. And what is that going to look like? This is going to look like moving forward, dealing with an element of hanging out with other people who are clashing with what you believe, or may challenge how you take action or sexually desire. Mars in Taurus is possessive, but it's determined. Venus in Aquarius is detached and intellectual. Okay, so there may be some more sensual desires that Mars and Taurus will want to have freakily that Venus in Aquarius may not really care for because she wants to go out. Mars wants to have sex again, Mars, and doesn't want to go out and wants to just order pizza. But Venus wants to chill with her girlfriends because she wants to see Trey Songz, and her and her friends know that they may get lucky, right? If they go to VIP. And so this is the conflicting desires. Venus is with Saturn, with Jupiter, all the big heads, the famous ones right now. She's not trying to be with Mars' crazy ass right now, talking about conspiracy theories or conspiracy realities. See, Mars knows it's not a theory, it's a conspiracy reality, right? But like it's not trying to do all that right now. So there's a lot of tension. But with Mars and Venus, tension is good tension because it makes for explosive makeup sex that they're going to have in July when they meet together and reunite in Leo. People really out here listening to Trey Songz. It's hilarious in 2021. But yo, shout out to Trey Songz. But other than that, yeah, this is very, very crazy because this intensity is only going to intensify, especially now with the moon in Scorpio, given this working square. In fact, Venus right now is square Uranus. So some of y'all are going to step into some unexpected love at first sight or realizations with a connection that is right for you, but the timing just may not be right. You may definitively come into the realization that, oh, snap, this is my person. It's just they're a Cowboys fan and I'm a Giants fan. I don't fuck with the Cowboys, so I don't know if I can talk to this person at all. But other than that, like, they're right. But don't worry. It's gonna come around. Y'all gonna be able to compromise, maybe never, but still, just don't be. Just don't be. But I can see it very clearly. Like somebody's gonna be like, "Oh, this is the one." Oh, yes, they like the same music I like. Oh, their sense of fashion is on point. Oh, I can spend the rest of my whole album. Hold on, is that person putting ketchup on eggs? Oh, this person fucking crazy. And it's just like, whoa, hold on, keep that same energy. Wait. You need to be okay. This is where you need to be okay right? Or they have a serial killer ex-girlfriend who knows where I live. You need to be okay with just that one thing that's just off, right? And they voted for Biden, right? Just that one thing that's off, right? That one or two, three or five things that's just like, but it's really just gonna be like one thing that's just like off. Everything else will be perfect, but like maybe in their spare time they kill people and they're serial killer. But you don't have to let that be the ending factor. Maybe everything about them is perfect, but they cheat. And it's like, you don't have to not get with them because I was joking. Respect them, right? But like just don't be so quick to dismiss. This is where Uranus wants you to still stand your ground, but be open-minded. Be open-minded. Okay. And imagine, yo. Imagine though you come home and like the love of your life, you realize, oh, is that a body in a bag? And it's like, oh, this is awkward. Do you want to help me get rid of the body? And that's gonna be a square. That's gonna be a square. Do you snitch? Or do you become an accomplice? Oh shit. And it could change your life forever. Okay, so Godspeed. Other than that, Mars ending off at the third decan is going to get ready to strengthen physically the new neural pathways that Uranus has innovated, making more simpler the process of manifestation. And let me tell you, this is going to get a little X-rated. When I say, some of you don't even know you leveled up sexually, because some of you are going through so much stress. And I'm talking about those of you who may not have regular sexual activity. For those of you who be swimming in sex, first of all, I'm jealous. Second of all, you can get out of here. We don't know. This is for those of you who will be going through droughts and be seeing. I'm just joking. But some of you don't even know that like you leveled up sexually. You don't even really know. And like you may have an unexpected sexual encounter that you realize, oh shit. Oh, I did that. I did. Look at her body shaking right now. I did that. Or you might be like, wow, I just completely put it on him right now. For you ladies out there, and you're just gonna be like, wow, I knew I was nice. I knew it was nice, but it's like, hold up. So some of you don't even know. Like the next time you get it in, you guys, especially for those of you who haven't had it in a while, you gonna surprise yourself. You gonna surprise yourself. This is gonna be like, what? What? I'm a squirter now. That's hilarious. Right. You gonna have new tricks. Some of you been practicing by yourself, and that practice is gonna pay off, boy. Let me tell you. Some of you gonna be like, I've been practicing years for this, months for this, and you're just gonna be ready. You're just gonna be like, yep, what's up? Oh, all them nights in the shower. But other than that, yeah, this is y'all laughing because you know it's true. Y'all laughing because you know it's true. And you're gonna be like, I have definitively leveled up. This is great. God, I don't even need to rely on tricks anymore. I just got it like that now. So congratulations. I wanted to share that good news. Another thing though in relationships is you may find out that your partner is into some extraordinarily weird shit. And you may not know how to feel about that. The image of your partner as well. Your partner may just approach you and be like, honey, can I eat your ass? Can I eat your butt? I don't know how I don't do this. I would never do this. I'm still pretty vanilla. I don't even have anal. But honey, I've been wanting to approach you with this for a while. Can I eat your butt? I didn't know how you would feel about it, but I figured I'd shoot my shot. Or maybe they like to do it with a kabuki mask It's gonna be something weird. He said that's normal though, right, Hassani? That's so normal now. It's like, right, I feel you, but it's like it's gonna be something that's like, you want me to piss on you? Like what? You really want me to pee on you? Like you want me to play R. Kelly? Why pee on you? Wait, hold on, no, I can't do this. Like it's some people's fantasies is going to get someone might for you dudes. You're let me let me tell you how hard this is. Let me tell you how hard this is. For my men watching this, right? Let's say you got with the sexiest woman you've ever got with, right? And like you're feeling her, right? And like she's a genuinely amazing woman. She's loyal. She's if we're ranking by numbers, a perfect 10, right? She's great in every way. And then after 3 months, you're ready to marry this woman. Right? And then she says, hey, I just want to tell you something about me. And if you don't want to do this, we have to break up right now. And she brings out a strap on and she says, I'm a bit of a dominatrix and I want to use this strap on you. Would you do it? Would you do it? Look at the ladies laughing, bro. Look at the ladies laughing. Would you? I'm out. I feel you, B. And it would just be a tear in my face, like, oh no, you really gonna do me like that? Or a threesome. I was gonna say that, but oh, damn it. Some of you are that woman, like always dreaming just to fuck with his head. Yo. Oh my gosh. Lashonda. Shout out to Lashonda. How you doing? Looking forward to our reading. What would I do? I would cry. I'd be like, no, I love you, but I don't love you enough to take it in the ass. I'm sorry. I'd be so sad. But you wouldn't see me once contemplate, should I have done it? No, I'm just move on. But it's like, damn, it is what it is. I'd be so sad though. I'd be like, damn, we could have been a thing. But you go, queen. I hope you find someone you can stick it in. It is what it is. I'm not lying. I'd respectively decline. I mean, Melissa, I don't do it myself. I don't do anal personally, but still, if I did, let's say hypothetically I did, I would just be selfish here, you know. By the way, I remember this is TMI. But there's definitely one day I didn't know. Normally you would think dudes do this to. I'm not gonna say that. Never mind. I almost played myself. But yeah. Oh my gosh, neighborhood hope dealer. I'm not. Shout out to Domina. Shout out to one of my favorite Libras. She hopped on the Instagram comments like that. She was like, every man should take it in the butt at least once. It's not homosexual. And I'm like, you Libras can justify anything. You Libras can say something that makes, and it's like, and that was hilarious, but it is what it is. I guess I'm just not courageous enough because I would never do it. No tough stuff. But yeah, he's like, nope. What's up, Trace Bells? Other than that, interesting. Good looks, Rosanna. Oh, interesting. And you're talking about if you did a finger law, it's prostate awareness. Oh my God, that is hilarious. Not my finger, not my thing, right? Other than that, yeah, Mars is going to innovate sex. It's going to innovate the expression and action of your superpowers because of the 10th house Aquarius. Right. It's not homosexual if a chick rams you up the ass. That's hilarious. Is it homosexual if a straight man has sex with a woman who identifies as a man? That's a mind fuck. Like she's a man, like she even did maybe some surgery. She looks like a man. And you may be attracted to him. Maybe he is attracted to her because of that, but they have sex. Does that make him homosexual? That's very interesting. That's deep. That's deep. I want you to think about that question. Because it sounds funny, but that is this energy. It's just like, what do we label? What do we call it? You can't. I don't know. You feel me? So yes, question mark, yes. That's the answer. Yes, question mark, or no? That's hilarious. Oh my God. But the Aquarius energy above the Taurus energy is what's going to, Janice, shout out to my boo, Genius Empathy. Okay, a lot of people, I don't know if she even knows this, but like it is what it is. Got the Cancer in the building. Basically, Haku from Naruto. I was so mad, nigga. I was so mad when I realized Haku was a man and they did that whole anime thing again. I was so mad. So like, it is what it is. Like y'all, yeah, at least they just did it once. It is what it is. But yeah, other than that, the Aquarius square on top of the Taurus, right, is speaking of you bridging higher knowledge of yourself to thank you, Genius Empathy, higher knowledge of yourself to innovate your action. Okay. And yeah, this transit talk juicy as hell. Whenever we do Mars or Venus transit talks, we get sexual. We get, because these are quintessentially sex. Someone asked me last talk, what is love? Okay. Love is the sun. A higher octave of unconditional love could be Neptune, but Neptune is just really more transcendent romance. This is where we get Pisces, and you bring the radio out. I love you. Now you get a restraining order for that shit. But yeah, like the sun is love, because the sun, love is Leo. Love is Leo. I like to even say Leo is courage, but love is Leo. And then you have pure obsessive love with Pisces, with Scorpio, and then you have friendship, which is the highest octave of love. But love is quintessentially Leo. Taurus is appreciation that leads into love, which is why before you Leo, you need to Taurus. Because if you don't appreciate someone, you don't love them, you lust them. And that's where we get into, that's where Scorpio will not be pure, because there's lust coming into it, and it's just a toxic, unhealthy obsession. But with appreciation, there's grounded love, and that leads to that love being pure, and now you can be a true friend. And I just broke down the axis of love and currency. But love is Leo. Love is the sun. It can get romantic, but love is seeing someone for who they are. This is why when someone's Venus is on your sun, they actually love you for who you are. You please them. Who you are pleases them. You don't have to switch to your moon or your rising. It's you that they find pleasurable. But other than that, the sun shines on the beggar, shines on the rich man, shines on the criminal, shines on the judge. It's love. It doesn't choose, oh, child to Ascension Diaries. Oh, I don't like what this person did. It's not conditional. It's more objective. It shines light. Love is not how good you make me feel. Love is not the intensity of emotions that gain from pleasure. That's Venus. This is why people mistake Venus for the sun, because Venus is that heart feeling that's like, oh, I'm pleased, and Mars is that desire. But the sun is, wow, you voted for Joe Biden and you put ketchup on pizza, but I see you for who you are. And I like who you are. I may not be a fan of what you do, but I'm not going to talk shit behind your back because you believe stuff that I don't believe. Love is being able to have differences, but still see that person for who they are, and see that light with non-judgment. Okay, so you know, the love you see on Valentine's Day, that's not fucking love. That's romance. Love is not romance. Romance and love go hand in hand. Sun and Venus, love and romance, Sun and Venus. But, other than that, if we go down the signs, Aries, this is going to innovate your manifestation. Okay. And it's going to innovate how you take action on your self-esteem. And it's going to also make unconventional how much more money you can manifest, because you're taking part of, not the normal way of doing things and making money, rather. Oh my God, that is not love. That is not love. Love is not letting someone peg you. That is drawing boundaries. Not letting someone peg you is drawing boundaries. That's self-love. That's self-love. Not letting someone peg you. Okay? No. Okay? Hold up. You see how Pisces be trying to twist it? We straight over we straight over here, me. Okay. Taurus, you're innovating. Taurus sun, Taurus rising. You're innovating you. Oh my gosh, what is this conversation? This is wild. You're innovating yourself. You're innovating how you present yourself. You are innovating the tinfoil hat on your head and realizing I don't need tinfoil. I can just have EMF blockers now. And I have a whole hat that can block cell phone waves because I'm actually fucking genius and not a conspiracy theorist. Okay. And this is you really stepping into this radical, unconventional sense of yourself. If it's not cringy and if it's not weird to certain other people, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right, Taurus. This is not meant for you to fit in. This is meant quintessentially for you to stand out, okay, and stand for yourself. Mars is invigorating his passion. Gemini, you are releasing, as will happen every time Mars goes through here, unconscious behaviors, physiological patterns. You know how sometimes your body, you can have nervous habits with your body, you're releasing that and you're transcending your ability to do it. Okay. And this is also speaking of incorporating more grounded, unconventional wisdom in your spiritual path. Sun trine Venus is also very good too, natally and with synastry. Cancer, you're innovating your sense of belonging and what friends you manifest, because Mars is going to use the Uranian element to bring people you trust to push you to do what you need to do. Fucking and ghosting, Mars Uranus, of course. It's going to induce individuals to that you're connected with as associates to kind of push you forward. It's also you infiltrating your community to kind of rally the group. But it doesn't have to be strictly group, especially since Taurus is an individual sign. You could be your own team right now. And that's gangster Cancer. This is also you taking action to manifest unconventional, radical wealth and worth from your career. And the reason why it's unconventional is it may not be $1 billion in the bank. It could be one friend. And that one friend is worth more than $1 billion. And this is where it could, on the surface, look not like much, but it is. All right. Genius empathy. I don't know if I let you know, but I'm actually approaching people for to join the team and to kind of share their gifts on this site. And I'm gonna hit you up. I don't know if a lot of people know, New Age Jaw was one of the first people on my channel. Shout out to Genius Empathy. She was one of the first people doing readings with me when I kind of did that at first. So yeah, and I'm on your team for sure. So other than that, Leo, this is career breakthrough. You're taking the action necessary to maintain the super unconventional and radical personification of your reputation, and you're creating a new job title. The job that you're the boss of is a job that has never been created, especially Leo risings. Y'all are about to be billionaires. By the time Uranus leaves Taurus 2028, you're fuck millionaires. Like millionaires, we're not in the 90s or 2000s. Millionaires are like 1 in 10 people or 1 in 7 or 5 people. You're going to be a billionaire. And this is mainly because you are creating a monopoly. You're creating a whole monopoly that is unique to you. So you're going to have little to no competition, and there's billions of people. You're going to provide demand for billions of people. Mark my words, if you're not even a trillionaire, because if everyone is kind of struggling, and like we're entering a period of time, even with economic collapses, where the average person will be a millionaire. So like being a millionaire is not really that big a deal. It's kind of like that already, but like you might even have billions, okay? And that's really just to speak more of the windfall of income that Mars is enacting, okay? Virgo, this is going to ascend you. You're ascending your abilities, and you're grounding and taking action off of unconventional values with which strengthen the critical analysis. This is also going to make your critiques different, not different, different. Different is not the same as different. When something's different, I'm totally talking shit, but like it's gonna be different. It's not gonna be different, and this is what's going to innovate how you're seeing realistically, not visually like Sagittarius, but how you're seeing groundedly what's happening. This is also going to have you come into unconventional and unexpected travel opportunities, which may seem weird at first, but you want to take. Okay. Libra, this is you kind of developing a weird, somewhat crazy, but ultimately fulfilling sexual habit. This could even be a sort of bit of clandestine affairs with somebody, but realistically speaking, this is you also innovating and taking action off of those who invest in your businesses. The 8th house is the house of self-employment. So indirectly, this is going to work very well for money, but it requires you dealing with other people. It's innovating the way you deal with other people, and it's innovating the unconventional trust issues and boundaries you draw. Because some people are fucking retarded, Libra, and you will draw the line, and then they'll be like, oh, am I supposed to cross this? And it's like, bitch, I just drew it. What the fuck are you talking about? So like you now have to make unconventional lines where like you're innovating the boundaries so that if someone crosses it, they get shot. Like you have electric fences now because people just want to cross your boundaries as if they didn't see the sign. Like, excuse me, bitch, like I'm with my family. Why the fuck are you taking pictures of me? Like I just made it clear I don't want this. So like you're gonna draw them boundaries. You're gonna draw them boundaries. But this is also you aggressively dealing with others very intimately and sensually. And let me not say aggressively, but like in a determined approach. You're not going to be afraid to strangle people because Aries will punch and slap someone, but Taurus will strangle someone. It's fixed. It's like, but other than that, Scorpio, this is going to innovate your partnerships. This is going to introduce supernatural power into your partnerships. Some of you are going to fuck around and just awaken your partner because they had sex with you. And then it's like, oh, my psychic abilities have awakened. I haven't had sex with 2 signs, Leo and Scorpio. I think the universe has kept me away from Scorpio because I'm not ready to die. But I know if I had sex with a Scorpio right now, I would awaken all my superpowers. Okay, and this is y'all power, especially those of you with Pluto and Scorpio. Like, we don't have to even tie it to sexual intercourse. Many intimate engagements will deal with this, but this is no joke. Some people, anyone who's dating a Scorpio, especially married to a Scorpio, with a Scorpio, you have sex with them one time, you can fly. And in fact, you may not even realize. You may think it's a post ad hoc fallacy. You may not even realize this because you were with this pure goddess or pure underworld god, all right, that just hit you with the Pluto sex, okay, especially double Scorpio, all right, and you feel me? Maybe if I asking for a friend, if I got with the 8th house Leo sun with a Scorpio moon, would that count as having sex with a Scorpio and Leo? Does it count as both? But other than that, because if so, what's up, Kylie? But other than that, yeah, Scorpio, this is you innovating your relationships and because see, Libra went through this when Uranus was in Aries, and Libra was just attracting all sorts of weirdos. I'm not gonna lie, Libra was attracting some crazy ass motherfuckers, but Scorpio, now it's your turn. And so Mars going through here is going to kind of frustrate the innovative nature of these wealthy geniuses or weirdos that you're bringing in, but it's mainly you taking action in relationships, bringing yourself in relationships to manifest innovation in these partnerships. But that sounds too realistic. It's superpowers. It's superpowers. You're like directly just like turning it up, like awaken, 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 and Mars is sex, so it's going to be sexually induced. If it's not, it's going to be sexually induced. People can awaken if you massage them. It doesn't even have to be sexual. It could be a platonic touch. You could shake someone's hand, and then they're more psychic. Oh my God, I can hear every thought until they stop shaking your hand. What happened? I swear to God, I'm not even joking. You can share a blunt with one, and like, other than that, Sagittarius, you're innovating your lifestyle. Sagittarius, you're pimping. You're pimping. You are pimping out your lifestyle right now. You're grounding and analyzing these behaviors, but Mars is you actually taking action to secure the bag. See, when it went into Aquarius, when it went into Capricorn, you got the bag. Now you're securing the bag. You're securing your investment, and you're radically unconventionally automating this income. Okay. What do you do after you secure the bag? You're going to go to the 10th house. But Mars in your 6th is also you taking action to continue to innovate exercise, lifestyle regimen. But remember, 6th house Taurus as a Sag rising trines 2nd house Capricorn. So everything that you've manifested, the 6th house is maintaining, so that with Uranus here, especially those with Uranus and Cap, you can automate that income. Boom. Sag Sun making money moves, and Sag rising. The ones who stand to make a shit ton of money are Sag rising, 2020, Sag rising, Aries rising, and Leo rising, especially Leo rising, right? 2021, the ones making money now are going to be Cap rising, Taurus rising, shout out to the Taurus risings, and Virgo rising. I would say especially Virgo rising, okay? But Cap rising, you already know what it is. You already know what it is. Capricorn, you already know what it is. And shoot, Capricorn, you already know what it is. Let's step into Capricorn. You're innovating your inner child. You're innovating, in fact, Capricorn and Capricorn rising, because I know some of y'all don't want to hear this. I know some of y'all don't want to hear this. Some of y'all finna have a baby. Some of y'all finna get pregnant. I'm not even playing. I'm not even playing. And then some of you feel it too when you're like, no, this can't happen. And there's no amount of protection that you will do that it's going to happen unexpectedly. If you slip up once, you see, KK said, not me. KK, I'm letting you know, if you slip up once, y'all are extra fertile right now. Extra fertile. Extra fertile. So like, I'm just saying, like, Hassani's screaming. She know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all think it's a game. Some of y'all think it's a game. Some of y'all think it's a game, and then you're going to realize, oh, shit, I'm pregnant. And it's like, oh, how? I thought I did the protection. I'm telling you, Shakira can feel it in her bones. But for many of you, this child could be a business. It could be a new hobby. And Mars is also going to be you manifesting the innovation of a new hobby and grounding out talents. It's just, I don't know why. Some of y'all about to randomly get pregnant, especially if it's with a one-night stand with your soulmate. Imagine you have a one-night stand with your soulmate. That's hilarious. But yeah, other than that, oh, unique peg, it is your inner child. It is your inner child. But for some of you, that inner child is going to manifest as a baby. All right. Thank you, No Name. Aquarius, you're landing your spaceship. Mars in the fourth is a private sense of maneuvering your soul, which is going to have you build your foundation. Okay, remember Aquarius is in the air. So the grounding in the fourth is the place where you land your spaceship before you subdue these mortal beings and take over the planet they inhabit so that you can sell this planet for the highest bidder. I am your Gemini translator and tourist guide through this earth. A lot of people don't know. They think I'm a friendly neighborhood astrologer, but my North Node is an Aquarius. So I'm only here like Goku to, pave the way for y'all to take over this planet, and then we can do our air sign shit together. But I think I just blew my cover. I'm so sorry. Aquarius, this is your fourth house. Yes, fourth house. Yes, you're coming into a deeper, unconventional understanding of your ancestry. But no, it's really just you sending Mars out as a spy to scope out, is this planet ready to invade yet? Is it? No? Okay, I'll come back in 4 months during Taurus season. Pisces. I just let y'all know an impending invasion is coming. And what's Pisces doing? Pisces is just chilling in the astral realm, watching it all go down, telling people, knowing that those people won't believe them, and just be like, well, I did my part. Because Pisces just has to tell you. Pisces knows you won't believe. Pisces just has to tell you so that they can come back and be like, told you so. Anyway, this is your third house. It's innovating what I like to call body telepathy. There are a lot of Super Saiyans here. Did you hear what my body said? If you're Pisces moon or Pisces sun, you really did. You really did. From Cap moon to Pisces sun, you really did. And my Gemini sun doesn't even know what I did, but my Cap moon does. And that's why Pisces, you the legend. Mudras. So this is innovating telepathy. Your people's bodies are snitching to you. So someone is like, hey, bro, listen to my mixtape. And their body is like, hey, I'm so sorry. This person keeps on walking up to people and asking them to listen to this dumbass mixtape. This dude's music is trash. And you're literally watching someone's body say this while their mind is saying, listen to my mixtape. Like, people's bodies are snitching to you, the minute details. But Mars here is also making you very argumentative. And you need to be very careful. Pisces, be very careful. Because you have all this energy in Aquarius in your 12th. And you're coming off wild delusional. Because you have all this, because like Pisces, you have the hidden knowledge of everything going down in the world. And you're trying to explain it to people. And you're looking wild crazy. You're looking like the dude on It's Always Sunny with the board, like, I'm trying to show you. It's like, Pisces, chill, chill, chill. They will never understand you. Chill. This is just tell it to the people who need to know, but chill. Because this is all y'all right now. Like, because like it's all connecting. You're doing it for a reason. Like, for the first time ever, it's all starting to connect. It's like, oh shit. Oh, that's why I have 5 years ago. Oh my God. It's like Pisces, you have Uranus in your third. So like there's nothing you're going to argue that's not going to come off as batshit crazy. Because it's not crazy. You're next level. You're a genius right now. But stupid people are thinking that you're crazy, even though you're a genius, because the stuff you're saying has not even been conceptually introduced into them. So like Pisces, You're dead ass talking to civilian muggles saying the Anunnaki are coming back and you have reptilian blood in your body and this is going to activate. And it's like, and they're just like, this motherfucker is crazy. But everything you're saying is factual. Everything you're saying is true, but you're using such advanced concept. And I'm not talking about the reptilians or aliens, but I'm using that as an example to sound how extreme it'll sound to someone. Everything you're saying is true. It's just they can't. You're telling it to people who don't. It's like talking to a brick wall. So Pisces, you're still gonna do this. I encourage you to do it. The Gemini is watching you do it like, oh shit. Oh my God. Sagittarius, you see this shit? They on point too. But it's like, just know you're talking to a brick wall. Like just keep that in mind because the 12th house hidden gossip or whatever is going, whatever. It is what it is. But this is you also grounding. You're grounding your attitude, but I'm telling you, Mars is there. So like you're gonna chill until someone starts to say something that's just not true, and then you're gonna argue with them. Well, how come this? How come that? And so here, Pisces, here's what you do. You don't have to say let's listen. Instead of trying to show people the truth, just ask them questions. Ask them strategic questions that force them to come to the conclusion themselves. And just be slow with it. Just be like, oh, well then how come this? And then just let them sit with that. And then come back 2 days later. Okay. Oh, okay. Well then why that? And then just dip. Just do that. Just mind fuck people like that. Oh, okay. That's true. Yeah, I didn't think of it like that. Oh, but if that's the case, why this? And then just peace out. Before they get into like, what the fuck? And then come back on their ass 3 days later. Oh, okay. But then why this? And then just walk away. Yo, I swear to God, you gonna have these people, the same people who are looking at you crazy, you gonna have them stalking you. Like, wait. So that's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. Boom. Well, we don't have time. May Rain, I feel you. There's not a lot of time. These vampires are about to awake. The Dark Force is pretty genius. But we talked about this 2018, the period of darkness, where the Dark Force is going to do what they have to do. Is on point. Like we don't have a lot of time. We're about like 2 weeks away from the greatest vampire resurrection and demon gene activation. And like, it's about to get even crazier. But it's also going to get so much more fun. So let me not complain. Other than that, y'all are amazing. T, your wish came true. T Valen was like, please make this a long one. It's not going to be 3 hours. I was only going to make this 20 minutes. And now I'm here for an hour. This is classic Gemini syndrome. This is classic fucking Gemini syndrome. Only meant to be here for 20 minutes. But other than that, I love y'all too much. I can't. This is some of the most fun I have in a given day. So trust me when I say we need to get the convention. I'm going to build a place in Vegas where, you know what I'm saying, we can meet up. And when I got it like that, y'all, like I'm talking about, y'all can get flown out here. Or if you can get the ticket, we'll cover your room and board. You feel me? So that's what I'm currently building, and eventually get spaces out in New York and Cali so we can just congregate and still do this, but then, you know, meet up physically, because we a guild now. We are a guild. Okay, I'm gonna get the membership up. So for those of you who are YouTube membership, you'll get perks. When I get the Facebook group, which is going to be a beta test for a forum. I'm going to build a forum on my website. For those of you who've been a part of Soul Garden, I kind of want to model it off of that. If you don't know about Soul Garden, if you don't know about Christopher Witecki is one of the legends of astrology. If you're not subscribed to soulgarden.tv, you need to do that yesterday. This dude is some of the best. Shout out to Epiphany Speaks. Epiphany Speaks gave me a bomb-ass Reiki healing massage, which was well-timed. It was very interesting. But other than that, so hit her up if you want any energy work done. She's legit. Other than that, shout out to Brown Brigita. Y'all stay blessed as always. And T, I'm looking forward to the love reading. And let's do an exercise. Now that I'll teach you how to start, let's do an exercise now that we are together. Let's write down something on a piece of paper and then burn a piece of paper. Let's do the Mars ritual that Colby said. The only thing is that we may not be able to burn it at the same time. But if any of you want to burn it with me, then I'm going to go to the door and burn it outside the door, which is going to be very reckless and stupid. But I'm going to make sure no one watches what I'm doing. So other than that, right. Wow. Write down on a piece of paper an intention that you want to manifest before the day is over. But if it happens after, that's totally fine. Nice. That's awesome. Or you can see it burning. If some of you can't burn it, just envision you writing it on paper and then envision it burning. Okay. Writing this on some sage. Andrew Coulter, you're a genius. That is fucking genius. That is fucking genius. All right. Oh, thoughts on Lil Uzi Vert's diamond in the head? You know he's a Leo, right? And that's all I'm gonna say. And he has a Taurus moon. So like the Leo king, this is like the wealthy Leo. But he's a Leo, right? I don't know why this is surprising to people. Some people say it's not really 24 milli, which that diamond better suck my dick. If I'm dropping, I know 24 milli to him may not be as much money. Dude has lots. Like, that's Leo shit. That's quintessential royal Leo shit. Y'all know he a Leo, right? But like, other than that, for 24 milli, that diamond better suck my dick. Do my taxes, be my bodyguard. The diamond better express a crystalline guard around me so that broke motherfuckers can't touch me. It's not just gonna be on my forehead. So I don't know if he's capping, but I don't think he's capping because he's a Leo, and that is some Leo shit. That is just some Leo shit. It is. But other than that, you stay blessed. It's some royal shit. It's some shit that a king would do, and he's a king. So I'm not really surprised. All right. Other than that, y'all stay blessed as always. Actually, I'm gonna burn this right now. So y'all can burn this with me. Be right back. It's 6:44. Are you ready? 3. I'm gonna count down from 3. And when I do, you can either burn it mentally or physically. 3, 2, 1. Kirsten said it's happening. By the way, the last time we did a wish, certain people reached out to me saying that it happened right after the broadcast. But other than this isn't a wish. It's an intention manifestation ritual. Boom. Lit a court document. I don't need CFAR genius. The way my apartment building set up, Tawanda, I feel you. Other than that, the longer the burn, the better. Other than that, the thing here is whatever you wrote down is manifesting and has already manifested. It's not because Uranus is here, and because it's fourth house to the sun, it's not going to manifest and look the way you expect it to. It's not that it won't be the way you don't want it to. Love you too, Shannon. It's more so going to be, it's not going to look what you expect it to. It's going to be even better, but you may not recognize it at first because you're thinking it's going to be this. It's going to look totally unexpected. So thank you, Circuit Circle Coven. You stay blessed as always. And until next time.